Mind diet to aid in a better mental health. You have to admit these 2 years have not been easy amid a worldwide pandemic and a crazy amount of social injustice. Many people's mental health has definitely gone downhill, so I'm here to bring you some of my tips on ways you can help your mental health other than therapy. I think people who work in the creative industries have been hit particularly hard as we are primarily freelancers, and unfortunately there has not been that support there. 1 in 4 people in the UK will experience mental health problems each year, and 1 in 6 report experiencing common mental health problems such as anxiety, depression in any week. However, more recently, with the state of the world we're living in, 60% of adults and 68% of young people have said their mental health got worse during the lockdowns. This includes 74% rise of people aged between 18 and 24. We know about mindfulness in fitness, meditation, acupuncture, and a good routine, but I would love to tell you what helped me. Here are my 3 tips to keep upbeat and to aid your mental mindset and enable a better mental health. Hello creatives, my name is Natalie Edwards-D'Souza. I'm a creative entrepreneur, actor and producer. I'm also the founder of multi-award nominated Transition Stage Company, a film production and event company. We are short script writing events and competitions, Enter Stage Right and Amplified. And Bootcamp Media sponsors this video. Bootcamp Media is a multi-award winning eye-searching digital marketing agency helping SME clients achieve success online. The team at Bootcamp Media can fill in any gaps in digital marketing strategy from SEO and social media marketing. These are some of the ways you can make a change in your life. However, this does not make them a replacement for medical side of things. Some people have mental health problems due to chemical imbalance that cannot be controlled without the help of medical professionals. If you feel that you need to get help from a professional, please reach out to your GP or doctor. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will forever find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Tip 1, a Stoic mindset, which has enabled me to be resilient. Stoicism is a school of philosophy that has hailed from ancient Greece and Rome in the early parts of the 1st century BC. It's a philosophy of life that maximizes positive emotions and reduces negative emotions, and helps individuals hone their character virtues. Stoicism means ensure the endurance of pain or hardship without display of feelings and without complaint. This way of thinking I've developed has been revolutionary. Letting go of things I cannot control and having patience. This is my view. If we can accept nothing is fair and we are born with the cards that we are dealt with, and we just crack on and do the best we can, I feel the world would be a better place. I truly believe that being appreciative of the things we have in the present make life disappointments easier to accept. The pandemic emphasizes my sentiments. Adopting a Stoic attitude has been a great facilitator of mental health and perseverance in the last 12 months. I feel content. Being content has stopped me from worrying and gives me the space to troubleshoot and problem solve and pivot my career as a producer and a creative entrepreneur. This book on Audible, Amazon, Stoic Challenge, was a great read and an introduction to the Stoicism way of life. Life's a marathon and a journey, and Stoicism is the way to go. Tip 2, the readings of Neville Goddard. Quote, change your conception of yourself and you will automatically change the world in which you live. Do not try and change people. They are only messages telling you who you are. Reevaluate yourself and they will confirm the change. Let's talk about Neville Goddard and his mental diet. First of all, what you consume from day to day in what you see, what you watch, what you read, or even what you listen to is essentially part of your mental diet. Do you roll out of bed every morning and log into social media such as Twitter and see the bitter discourse of political discussion in vile tweets of 280 words? Do you focus on TV shows or news that trigger trauma, or do you focus on things that make you feel good? Do you put yourself in situations or around people that affirm the direction you want in your life you want to go? Well, you should. Neville Goddard believed that if you create a scene of your desire within your imagination and live as though your wish has been fulfilled, the imaginal desire will manifest to become your reality. It's a bit out there, but stay with me on this. My example, I've started a company. It's a multi-award nominated production company with no business background. I said I wanted to be a creative entrepreneur and help creatives, and 2 years in, I'm an innovative leader in my field. I am hired to teach in universities because the skills I have acquired to build a business. You have to believe that you are the thing or the person you want to be and step into it. The constant repetition of this scene in your imagination of this reality becomes imprinted in your subconscious mind, and your desire begins to feel as if it's already happened. This might seem like fluff, and I can't do Neville Goddard justice in this short video, so here are some book recommendations. Neville Goddard, The Complete Reader. You can get it on Amazon Audible. Neville Goddard, How to Manifest Your Dreams. And Neville Goddard, The Power of Awareness. And there's loads of videos of him on YouTube that you can just duck in and dive and just feed your brain. Whatever you're thinking about is literally planning a future event. When you're worrying, you are planning. When you're appreciating, you are planning. What are you planning? Tip 3, Esther Hicks, known as Abraham Hicks. So when you see Abraham Hicks giving a talk, it is the physical form of Esther Hicks that you will see. Make sense? If it doesn't make sense to you or resonate at all, that's okay. This isn't a concept that will resonate with everyone. However, I will say that the wisdom from Abraham Esther Hicks is very profound, and there is so much to gain from their words, regardless of your beliefs. Abraham speaks about the law of attraction, where everything that is wanted and unwanted is brought to you. This essentially means that whatever you focus on in your life will come back to you. This is another quote from Abraham Hicks. Reach for the thought that feels better, that allows your natural well-being to flow. You always have the power to choose which thought to follow. Choose the one that feels best so that you place yourself in the vibration of what you truly desire. In other words, focus on what you love. Concentrate on what you enjoy. Be grateful for what you have already in your life and excited about the exciting things that are coming. Do not entertain conversations that make you upset or trigger you. And do not let outward things such as people's views affect your peace of mind. It's about moving with intuition and feeling good no matter what the outcome is. This is sometimes one of the reasons I stay away from some social media platforms and some genres of films, such as horror or TV shows based on racial injustice. Abraham Hicks says you must be grateful for what you already have in your life and excited about what's going to happen next. If you feel good, good things will happen. Trust me, I am the living embodiment. In the beginning of the pandemic in 2020, I thought, like most people in the creative industries who have production companies and startups, that our companies would totally fail. I gave up my office space and it was challenging. And I decided to use Abraham's techniques for 30 days. I decided not to watch the news. I would meditate and focus on how lucky I am daily. I focused on gratitude, like really focused on gratitude. And in 6 weeks, I was given funding to preserve my business, and I have incredibly pivoted my company in an innovative idea that would never have come to me before this pandemic, in the manic busyness of my life. Being in stillness and acceptance and focusing on gratitude and the things that feel good, I manifested many things that would never have happened before. Again, I know this might sound like fluff, but it worked for me. And I hope it can work for you too. So if you feel like things are not moving the right direction in your life, here are some cool books you can read by Abraham Hicks, and there's loads of cool short bite-sized videos. You can get a great introduction to the teachings of Abraham Hicks. Esther Hicks and Jerry Hicks, The Teachings of Abraham. And there's loads of free stuff on YouTube. Again, I am not a doctor or a therapist, and if you have serious mental health issues, you think meditation, fitness, or spiritual beliefs and mindset change cannot help you, you need to get the required medical help. These tips are great complementary spiritual teachings, and a Stoic Mindset helped me get through 2020, and I hope these teachings can assist you in your everyday life and personal development. I would recommend starting to make some small, minor changes to see what fits right for you. Having a look at a mental diet and implementing some of the things and practices into your everyday life. Find the right combination for you that will allow you to keep making changes and go the distance. Mental health does not have a one-size-fits-all solution. And I'm going to repeat it because it is so essential. If things are getting serious and you think you need professional medical help, do not hesitate to go out and see your GP or doctor and see what they can do for you. Thank you, light and love. Have you heard of any of the teachings mentioned? Have any of these teachings propelled you into success? Or do you think it's rubbish? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know your opinion. Head over to my website, Transition Stage Company, and sign up to our mailing list. And give us an email, see how we can work together. See you next week. Stay curious.